Ago ablada bi mi magin do Omanye aba ne oje TV Africa. Igbeji ni tete ablo. Ablada bi mmene ni gwen odamo. Den oba chon he ni odamo. Woka Omanye aba, oba yun ba momi. Ijake po keke. Eyin wo mi pen. Ke ake Omanye aba hiri ono ake po keke. Omanye aba po keke. Ni boche lai ni ji Liberty Industries che. Nwa fe jase che. Shida play ahun. Agbere ka ke Omanye ba sa hero no ke zero matches okporo otowo se otowo meni otowo ni na ku te no usufe senche yen wo mi pen shida play ahabo ama me yen wo mi ko Omanye ba ni fe mo ne ha o yen nem abrada bi oba fo wo isu a wa yira ka oba shon yin nu odam abrada bi nye se fiako wodam jara no Omanye aba ni fe mo ne igbeji ni tete ablo mene na egbo wodam Ashalaja ni ami Ashalaja ra ejoku jara no ejoku Ashalaja ejoku kinka mogbe mo plamo aya na ha me akanteli na me na ma gbe me ya no tun ya Ashalaja ni ami ye shipon he plemu ene ewo cheme ewie ye Ashalaja ni ami ameche adafichola pe ni awabo ametoi.
Area in question where we are now is known as Ashalaja. This place has for a long time been a very volatile area when it comes to issues of land. But for a long time it has taken the family to go through the due process of law to secure the area through legitimate means by the championing the cause through their head of family. A lot of issues have come from here ever since their judgment was secured. From High Court to the Appeals Court and finally to the Supreme Court. In our constitutional dispensation, we know that for somebody to be well seated legitimately within the confines of law, to have a very solid foundation, you need to go through all this process. It's very expensive, but lo and behold, our able head of family, Solomon Minka, has been able to sail through all this process. And after the judgment at the Supreme Court, he took it upon himself that as per the directives of the Supreme Court decision, to make sure that people who have come into his property or the land, he's being guided by the same court to ensure that all those within the land in question should atone tenancy to him. He went through this due process and helped to establish the Sisamba Secretariat here. That's a land administration secretariat, to help those who have encroached on the land and those who came into the process to secure land to maintain their position. The able head of family had a lot of goodwill for his community, brought on board personalities who are well vested into this land management process, and this is how far they've come. But in as much as we are aware, for every situation there will be bad nuts. Some people, believing to be above our laws of this country, are still peddling falsehood against him. It is quite a situation he needs to go systematically by law to ensure that all these falsehood and ill statements that are coming against him be settled. For the general public to know where he stands and what makes him solid as the head of family for the Ashalaja community. We are here today to hear from him again. After all these issues, unfortunately, after setting up this establishment, he lost his Oshipi, which was quite unfortunate. The same people are still going about peddling falsehood against him. Even though they were party to the suit, they are flouting the laws by condemning whatever the judges have said in court. For that one, we'll leave it for the lawyers to take a very good decision on those utterances. Because whatever you say contrary to the decisions or orders of a judge is well known and expressed as contempt of court. So we believe that in as much as those people continue to say things that did not go well in the court, and they are still peddling falsehood and condemning whatever the judges said, they will be handled by the law and the lawyers of the head of family. For now, we had a lot of statements just last week condemning his position, and that is why we've gathered here. It is an opportunity for us to know what exactly is contained in documents per the stethoscope as it stands. Who is legitimate and who are those peddling the falsehood? So we'll hear today again from Solomon Minta, the head of family for Ashalaja. Thank you very much.
Na amanfo nti say akwa no royal busianu yeni busia mienu ye baaku mi solomita aka mi na mi substantive head yeni obi biara beka say akwa no busia ebi free win ba enye nkware ebusia asase no ono ni in danger na nananum obu di ba twa asase ni nyina no no ndencha onene ye ni akwa no busua every way neighbor ni atwa asase ni nyina friend pesi bedi aku afro pesi bedi aku afro onu na ni akwa no otwa asase no or register the same asase no 1956 was lands ukwa obia betumi akoshe side plan onene side plan na da ukwa lands 1956 ni akwa no ni asase ni nyina ni eti wenti Adam Sade any ni nua edu akwa no omu collance because he sent document we ye di me ko omu akokot somewhere 2010 Adam Sade ye ni akokot ye di na to two efiase for 30 days any ni nua ama ibas because of forgery documents no mu ye omu kutu ye still Adam Sade see on tiase wa koko serve 30 days in buy no o see on tin ni ho ase enti mini pen for ni nya hia na see no e say ye ni fa no court that was 2013 na court unko kire sa nyama oye na enfata or do how bebre eba tie court no na mini court 2013 court no e ko see 2018 no court bu onu eni ni nua edu akwa no ebu omufo court sa ka ti obu se akwa no japade ni nyina eba omu sem no omumfa embre busia no 2 omu free sa jointers me na me pidi nua no ya na busia pen anything na dia ma ba court say ehwemu a enye no kware enti wunu ni nua edu akwa no mo tumi hu free sa nyama boni no court are restraining almost say asase bi o ma to e wo akwa no busuan dem no on bebu Emi Solomon Minta aka akunta. Based on that, because of when almost someone see say, almost the case in the court of appeal. Send a minua at the Kanyakan. You call court of appeal, no? Court of appeal, no, near high court in Kano. And quality through do on Sunday. I'm a buyer, no. I will see there be no, they are not certified about the court of appeal. Ruling out the buyer, no. Judgment, ain't it almost Supreme Court? Supreme Court. See, no, the High Court judgment is hereby affirmed. Sir Adam Sadenu, Obia Chapepawe, obituary. A friend papa aquano fio adi. Onu chese onu neye ni aquano. Chese ni aquano. Waho ansana nye aquano fio. Peso Obia show. Opehi waho aquano ni aquano oneye opehi ono to assassin nya enya aquano fio adi na beto document assassin ema aquano rafa. Onu akasa ni papa wi no onu obituary no mu ye. Na mu di ye ni papa eyi no onu ni o obi ahwe. Ni papa ka baby 1999. That was 20th October 1999. Almost here no the same 1999 no. The person Adam Sadi any point for no. Ni amu musti amu ayo me hu say they are heads of family no. Adam Sadi chrono papa confort. Adam Sadi confort. Obi a chebe pawe. Mi di paper we court. Onu na di ko di ada say court. Adam Sadi. Onu no di buy court say di be di oda say. Ye ko chebe paper no. Asase ani papa. Ato ama 1 now outside and papa ato ama 1 you fair to say Esther na ade koshi asate ni no we are share or the document no or the by court no asate ni on the March 28th day of March 2000 28th day of March. This is the face of the indenture. Nani papa no we 1999. The year 1999. 2000 papa no free. Akwa no fio. O se sama say 1999. O free no be sign document we. Enti we say the old general public I say Adam Sade your clonfo o sorry o se ohun adi ni ni efra. Because of a car, I don't know. I see the near frat. I will have to see the near frat. Groffa done in Cassidy, but Otahu Langas. Obia won't near frat. I didn't know who said Langas, me, so we can't me the Langas. Sanqua, and Yano quarry. 2. Another intention. Onu Adam Sadi. Osaka, but I was Nakasan Papa, Dim. That was on the 8th day of July 2003. Man who be away with 1999. Now you say 1999. Not 2003. Or signed documents. Anna. Man who be Anna. Or the other woman. Guama. Dakwa. On one of the video that say High Court. Kata we call Supreme. The TV say Obia share Kata we 2020 2003 no. Ni papa gusu sign Ashalaja kwa no document. Yo. From the cemetery. Me pese obi aye aware say enu echi 2018 onu adansa de nankasa ye ma judgment 2018 no eni ni bra edu akwa no 2 weeks pepe na edu aka no e ka baby that was 2018 ene adansa de eni edu akwa no akoto asase 2020 o obi ahwe case we wo anti-lagard Asase 2020. I didn't know what Jafra, I don't know. Sana ni papa ya. Onwa nina edu akwano. Obia osias ya sienu 20 ya sienu 2018 no 2020 nipa no sign document. Mbia mumbi Adam Sade say edu akwano ti ya se sia na menika sana na. enti edu akwa no o sign kusu se man gusu sign akwa no wetin nyina na me say no ye form secretariat say na all this fraud document on gusu ye no ebeba na ye sure because of fraud no almost me nye busu apen no me say general public who say these are the fraudulent no omuya ema amanfo Adam Sade we sure na wa sign ni stamp bi abom ya case na nkasa ni ba Stephen akwa no ye ko tin akola anti langard o see Adam Sade na o sign document now this stamp no bi answer 2020 we ya obi awewu 2018 free no be sign document 2020 me person me general public in your aware say I am still substantive head of Akwano lowest obi biara me bo the whole general body say obi biara general public say obi biara obeko Adam Sade obeko ko tuas gamanu Adam Sade kronfo Ismaila amakwanza kwatani busianu kwatani
yo Ashalaja no odemo nyese fin amambi won cha woni fe mu no sho ba yijira ko ba cha no Omanye aba ni fe mu nke kpo kekeji mani nyem pen kesi Roma chase amamenye mi pen should I play ahame wo ye Ashalaja no ni ji Ashalaja lololo ameka shipon gama shipon kusun shipon ni gama shipon gama no ni wo no ni ya no Ashalaja saka fe mu kekenkan ni ya no Ashalaja esa ni amomi cheme ameya no amenwie nya obo ametoyi.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the press. We invited you here on short notice. We are most grateful for your efforts to be present here this morning, despite the challenges of appointments and tight schedule. Along same notice, your purpose of being here will be defeated if this message fails to find its way to the ears of the consuming public. It got to our attention that one Adam Sade, in a press statement, has made some serious defamatory allegation against our company, Sisamba Empire Company Limited, my associates and myself. The reason we invited you here is not to respond to his claims, because that will be dealt with at the appropriate quarters, where he will be obliged to prove his claim. We invited you because we owe a duty to the general public in order for them not to rely on a leaking boat in the high sea, because it will definitely sink. We must assist the general public to decipher the wrong message that is meant to buy time, extort money, and defraud people. Their press release also sought to undermine the legal administrational process set up by the Ni Akwano royal family in order to assist tenants establish proper ownership. Any individual or organization who may give ears to those garbage and adhere to it, does so at their own risk. Mr. Solomon Mita Aka, the substantive head of Ni Akwano royal family, has just delivered a message to you in which he clarified the basis upon which these miscreants are relying to initiate another litigation over the Ni Akwano royal family land. If these acrobatics should succeed without an accident, then the blame will be thrown upon our institutional establishments. And to put a good contest, I will mention the Ghana Police Service, the Lands Administration Offices, and the Courts of Law. Some individuals among these institutions mentioned may join the acrobacy, but I believe the majority of the uprights will stick to their ethics of duty. We wish to call on the general public to disregard the information being peddled by Adams Ade. We are content and thankful for now that he has understood his place as a newsreader, but not a family head. We wish to reiterate to the general public to have confidence in the establishment of the Ni Akwano Land Administration Office. They shall be served with respect and dignity. Once again, thank you for coming. May God bless you all. We are a company, and people engage us for services when it comes to land and landed properties. And he has engaged us before. But due to the litigation, we couldn't be effective. But now that there's a court judgment, and people should not confuse a judgment against a ruling. There's nowhere a ruling can stand against a judgment. But these people are parading and showing ruling. And I wonder if you people have been reading the content, this press conference will not have been necessary. It's because most of you people are not reading. That's why we are trying to pull your attention. On your second question, what we do is law-abiding on land matters. And once there's a substantive head of family who is being backed by a Supreme Court judgment, we always abide by his instructions, how to see how we can assist the tenants who are rather suffering in this hula baloo to put things in the right way.
So what assurance are you giving to all those who come to Ashalaja to settle, to buy land from here?
Yeah, my assurance will be minimal, but we are doing our best. But when you find the police, just ask them the same question. We have problem because of the duplication of cases from the police. This is a well-established judgment which has been sent all around, but yet we are always in police station. And so you have to throw this question to the police.
But if you said the duplication of cases, what do you mean?
When I said a duplication of cases, when a court has determined a case, the police has nothing to do about it. But this is a case, the police is always on the case, trying to do a case in this case. So that is my question. When you find the police, pose them that question.
So you mean the police have some interest somewhere?
I don't mean the whole establishment, but there are, in every society of human being, there are the miscreants. And some people are trying to forge their way despite the judgment.
So nyoami uchembutwe amambi cho nyoami uchembutwe noni Ashalaja bi yuone cheme wekunu pai ka cheme kroko meni yo Ashalaja ni ami yi amegbe ameke kamuko awie aka shikpo jin ni yo jeme me kuma no ni dabi Ashalaja shikpo Ashalaja bi anoni ablade abi boni ayegbe aka ni ngbeji ni tete ablo nyemi nu George Uber sida akple ahale ka yeli ke boamu le ken o ngbeji ni tete ablo shigomekun o manya ba ni femu ba loko okon apa oshishin wo ibo ni agmai yo intention kwani ju TV no komo no twawo ni oba yo bu awo ni wo wo gano court chewo no odo mojara mi de ko ga yoko de ga shi akra mojiro